Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my homestead. I've got three elegant plants here growing. They seems to be competing against each other. Check them out. Update of the week. So I've got oregano. I've got leaf of life. And I have got, oh my God, I forget what it is called. What is going on here? Please remind me what this is called. I do know the name, but I am blanked at the moment. But it is growing so tall. I had different plants, about three different pots, but the other two died. Those branched. This one determined not to branch. My lemongrass, most of them also. So I've started a new batch. They're in the nursery coming up. And this is sets of oregano, which I cut back from a plant which was overgrown. So I've got so much oregano, I'll have to give some away. This is one of my masterpiece oregano. I just love to look at it. It's so beautiful how it spreads in the pot. A very small pot. It's a very huge plant, very beautiful. I'm gonna be very sad to have to trim it back, but eventually I will have to. This is my aloe vera plant. Last year it turned over and smashed and it sprang back very nicely. It was so big last year, but I'm pleased to see how it is regrowing. Here is my biggest tomato of the year. The others in the back are growing very well also. But this is looking really good. I need to prune it. I'm getting lots of suckers, which I do not really want too much suckers. I'll break some back. Over here you can see things are taking off very nicely. Though it is July, things are a little bit slow this year. But I hope that things will bear in. That's my first little pumpkin of the year. Let's see if it will stay. And those are my little ends that I've added to the garden system to help me with some mulch. Here I've got sunflower, a bit of beans, sweet potatoes. I'm going to take out the potato soon, and that will make space for the sweet potato to flourish, to run along the soil. And these have got a runner bean climbing up, getting ready to bear. Over here I've got a little okra. I had a few more, but they passed. They didn't make it, they died. You can see my strawberry, which I've reaped off this year. I've harvested a lot, and I am still getting little flowering, quite a few. And I am expanding it down there as the runners stick to the soil. I will mold them in and fix it up nicely. Here also sweet potato taking off nicely. Let's see what happens come September, October, end of season really. Potato, Albert potato, this is called. I will be reaping it, harvesting it soon. And over here the grapes are doing well. They haven't produced as much as last year. I had it in a pot last year and then I put it to the ground. That might have caused a slowdown. More Albert potato. One little corn over here. I started with 7. They passed. They struggled. This one is looking good. See if I'll get something from that. This is a new batch of potato. Forget what it is called. I had some okra. Slugs decided to take them. Also some turnip. All those are gone. Here I've got a bit of tomato in that little small pot. There's strawberry, okra, and tomato. I probably have too many things going on in there, but I'm going to trail. There's okra, cucumber. cucumber on this tree. So I'm going to move the container short in a little while, and then that will trail on the tree. Over here there's a few more cucumbers and a sunflower. Over here I've got some really beautiful, very beautiful pumpkins. Look at the vine, the roots, so beautiful. I hope they produce some really good quality pumpkins. But sweet potato here is not great because these are both fine stuff. They will be fighting for space, but I'll do my best to keep them up. I just cram everything in, a lot of things in. There's a bean over there in between those tomatoes also. There's another bean over here, start flowering, a sunflower, and more pumpkins. I'm gonna root some of those pumpkins out. And this is my rosemary. The garden is coming for the 2026. My age lemon plant, it hasn't produced anything as yet. It is about 7 to 8 years old. The day will come when it decides to reproduce. Another tomato plant, flowering also. In a few weeks I shall have some tomato ready to show you guys. Here I will put some callaloo in this container in a few days. I'm just giving them a few more days to grow, to develop the suckers. This is chow chow. I tried with it for the last 3 years, but so far I've never managed to get any chow chow. But let's see what will happen this year. I haven't got much, so let's say less than 90 more days to go. Something doesn't start happening soon, but hopefully positivity will happen. I'll put as much that I know it needs to get something out of it. You put something in, you get something out. Over here I did start some different sets of corns from the one that is over there, so these are a bit later. I had some broccoli, but insect has taken over. Had some broccoli and turnips. All the turnips are gone. I think just one left there, actually, one little one. Another carrot over there. This is a dwarf bean, and it's flowering very nicely. Over here, those are all carrots from last year. This is a runner bean. Soon beans will be falling out. Last year they did so well, very well. There's a sunflower there coming through. That's another pumpkin. My scrap heap with my mouth. Another runner bean. Very cram garden. A dwarf bean over here. Actually, the beans are coming out. You can see beans. So in a couple of weeks I shall be reaping some beans, though it's not much, but it's how it started. I did put down quite a few beans, but the soil is not the best, so they kind of struggle a lot. The soil is quite compact, very compact and hard to work, but I'm working it through. Eventually it will get better. It takes some time. Ends, and they actually lay. They are beautiful laying ends. They do not stay out here all day or all night because there's foxes in the neighborhood. They're very cutie. Very little cutie pies they are. The grey one, my daughter calls her Chantel, and she's Shavana. So I've got Shavana and Chantel. All those lovely names. So I am back where I started. This is where I finished for today. There's not a awful lot you need to take away, but I hope you will get something from it. Something out of nothing. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye. Actually, these are some hot peppers. 2 little hot peppers. As they get a bit bigger, I will show them to you. Soon I'll transplant them into another pot container. And over here I've got some onions start growing. I also grow the onions from scratch and they really flourish really quickly. So I'm going to put those into the soil this morning. These are for the fish. I do have fishes.